Today, we're making homemade pizza. Ketovore, carnivore, this is my way. In the bowl, I've got shredded chicken breast meat and shredded sharp cheddar cheese. That's going to be our crust. Now what I like to do, take a little bit of Italian seasoning and just flavor that crust. Don't think that really hurts too much. Mix it in a little bit. That just gives it a good little Italian flavor in the crust. Dump her out here on my parchment paper. We're gonna make this into a pizza crust that I think will work. We're gonna put it in my air fryer over there at 450 degrees. I don't like a real thick crust, but I don't want a real thin one either, so I'm gonna try and make this about in the middle. We'll smash her down. I know it's not 100% carnivore. I think it's more ketovore. I think. Heck, I don't really know. Maybe if you know, say something in the comments. Good, bad, indifferent. Anyway, no egg in this one. Last time I put egg in it. This time I'm just doing cheese and shredded breast meat chicken. I have my little air fryer warming up over there, but it was so noisy I wanted to shut it off while I made the crust here to show you guys. All right, here's my crust. We're going to put it in there in the air fryer at 450 for probably, I'm going to set her at 10, maybe 15 minutes. And I'll bring it back and show you when it's done. Okay, 15 minutes in the oven, in the little air fryer oven. We're going with a little pizza sauce, store-bought pizza sauce. I know. Not bad. It's actually pretty good stuff. Good amount of sauce on there. Maybe a tad bit more. Alright. Now I'm going to go with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the crust. Let me adjust that. I might need to adjust that. Move that up just a little bit. Get me in the picture maybe. A little Parmesan. That's about all I want there. We're going to do some pepperoni. Where's my pepperoni at? I need a little bit more. A couple more pieces. And one for the cook. Now, what I'm going to add is a little bit of pork sausage. We got some bacon chopped up here. I already pre-fried it. Bacon, pork sausage, I forgot to get mushrooms when I was at the store, so no mushrooms. Can't hardly have pizza without mushrooms, doggone it. I hate it when I forget stuff like that. So, get these bacon crumbs and pork sausage crumbs on there. Now I like a little bit of onion on mine. I didn't have no red onion. So we're going to go with some Vidalia onion. Not too much, just a few pieces. Wish I'd have sliced it a little bit thinner, but I didn't. And maybe put one more right there. And then we're going to top it off with some good old mozzarella that I just got through shredding. This is the kind that don't have all that filler in it too. I have shredded a little bit more because I like a lot of mozzarella cheese on my pizza. Actually, I should have put the pepperoni on top. Cheese kind of stuck to the plate there. Don't need all them onions. Save them for putting an omelet or something after a while. Room temperature, that old cheese kind of wanting to stick to the paper plates, kind of melting a little bit. Running that little toaster oven in here, or not toaster oven, but air fryer oven. Now, something else I'm going to do, I'm going to add a few more pieces of pepperoni right on top here. Just a couple extra. And I'll snack on the rest of them. Alright. Now something else I like to do. I like to put a little bit of avocado oil on my pizza. Kind of oil it up just a tad. Not too much. And spread just a dab of garlic powder on it. For a little flavor. Now, something else I'm going to do is I got some fresh basil. Been growing in my garden. I don't know if it's good to cook it. We're going to find out. Let me put it down in the cheese for a little flavor. I kind of like the taste of basil. And this is fresh from the garden. And for extra flavor, just a few garden onion greens. I know, here he goes again without all that carnivore stuff. I don't know if them will burn or not, but we're going to find out. Hope y'all can see that. I'll be back when it's done. Going in the oven for 450 degrees. I'm going to say 10 to 15 minutes. And I think I add a couple more. Can't never hurt to have too much pepperoni, can it? Carnivore snack. Stay tuned. I'll be back when I pull it out of the oven and give it a taste test. There we go, guys. Homemade, my kind of carnivore style pizza. Top it off with a few more of these spring onion greens. really like them. Fresh out of my garden. I'm really about the only thing I eat out of it so far. And fresh basil. Tear them leaves off, sprinkle a little bit of that on there. I never really liked basil until I picked up the plant, put it in my garden, and tasted it a few times. Good flavor. I hope this don't turn me to be a vegetarian. I would have made a meat lovers, but you know what? I went to the store and I forgot. I thought about getting some ham. I had the bacon already. Of course, chicken's in the crust with the cheese, which can't really say too much on that. It's kind of soft and crunchy. It didn't set up like I thought it would. So, let's cut into this bad boy and give her a taste. If my old cheap pizza cutter will cut it, oh yeah. I like thin strips so I can slice it up. Eat it pretty good. Right down the middle here. I would have rather had some mushroom and red onion on it than about anything. I did let it set. It's been sitting here for about 5 to 10 minutes. And you see the bottom of that? Still kind of warm. It's soft and crunchy bottom. Really take that chicken. Pepperoni, some onions, and that basil on there. Pretty good. That cheese. I'm going to say ketovore pizza. Means I got a few of the plant stuff on there. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm going to eat my lunch. Oh, my crock pot. Beef short ribs. Put them in there this morning. Gonna do them for about 8 hours. They should be fall apart. Smoked sea salt and about a tablespoon of butter is all I put in there. Man, you ought to see the juice it's making. That's gonna be my supper and probably tomorrow. So, have a good one. Retired Rick. Carnivore. Eating ketovore this time. Catch you later.